This is the Boss BR-1600. It's a very, very new product, and very cool product from Boss for us this year. This thing just sounds amazing, as you would expect. There's so many new features in this one this year. This Boss BR-1600 is just killer. It's got a ton more fun stuff. Let's take a quick peek at some things. Got the ability to have cool vocals, scenes, be able to stack tracks, and still be able to have music and things going on with the band, and have vocals. This thing is amazing. A lot of things were going on before with the Boss products. We had 2 inputs on many of the products. Now it's 8 XLR inputs. Count them, folks. 8 XLR inputs, all with phantom power. This thing is rocking. It's got a ton of things. But it's not like we just said, okay, here's 8 XLR inputs, have fun with it. We put software in there, so what ends up happening is you have a low cut filter, a compressor, and a full 3-band parametric EQ on every input of those XLRs. So this thing is just ripping, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So what ends up happening is, let's take a quick tour. I have the 8 XLR inputs. I have line in and out. I have both expression pedal and foot switch now, which is very cool. I also have, instead of just digital out, I have digital in and digital out, which is very cool. USB hookup to the computer for transferring files, still a very, very hip, very useful thing. MIDI in and MIDI out, and power. The input before, we had guitar, bass, voice, or line in, okay? Now we got some new cool features. We have the guitar bass still, we have the vocals still, which is very hip. But now we have the multi-track input. What the multi-track input allows you to do is exactly like the name implies. Do some multi-tracking. Let's record the band now, okay? Let's get out of the bedroom and everything, just recording by ourselves and get the band involved. All 8 microphone inputs are now active. We're going to record the first 8 tracks of the BR-1600. It's very hip. Now, I may be a guitar player and go, okay, well, I know how to set the level so they're not going to peak and everything, but I don't know how to set a nominal value for how to get to the recorded tracks. I have a level calibration button here. If I hit that level calibration button, to be able to see it on the screen, it just says play the instruments. I tell the band, hey, play, right? They're playing. Once I hit the calculate button, it auto-adjusts, it auto-matches the levels to my recorder so I can have fun. It's very cool and it keeps me recording. So what ends up happening is I can go ahead and multi-track 8 tracks at a time in here using either dynamic or condenser microphones, which is very new, very hip for this product. Now there's another button here called stereo tracks. What that does is it's not just for bringing in a stereo track. If I wanted to do, say, a quick rehearsal take or something like that and bring it to 2 tracks, or do a live recording and just bring it straight to 2 tracks, I don't want to mix it later or anything like that. Now I can actually do that. Just with stereo tracks, and all my inputs are automatically going to whatever 2 stereo tracks that I pick. Pretty simple. So I kind of dig having all these features, and I still have a guitar input on the back, a bass input in the back. I also have another guitar input in the front, which is very handy for desktop stuff. Okay, let's get to some of the effects. You heard in the beginning some of the cool guitar stuff, right? Right, great sound. Right, very fun sounds. New to this is we have a full-on GT6 engine in here now, so you have all the power of the GT6. And on top of us, as a guitar player, we like knobs, okay? We want to be able to tweak knobs. So if I'm sitting here and I have my screen up for my effects, I can actually just tweak a knob now, and I'm going, okay, I can grab the gain or the bass or the mid-range or something like that. Now, Roland's not going to tell you what those knobs should be. We have some stuff set up in here. Boss isn't going to tell you what it should be. We have some stuff that's set up in here. But I can change that and totally customize it, because as a guitar player, typically, when I go to grab to an amp, I'm going to grab, I have a couple of knobs I'm always going to grab. I need those, right? So now I can customize my BR-1600 so that these 4 value knobs are exactly the things I want to get to all the time. It's sweet. It keeps it easy. I'm being a guitar player, okay? Very fun things. Also, because it's a GT6 engine, the blocks of how I have my compressor, my distortion pedal, my flanger, I can move them now, which is a big thing here. I can actually move these things around, and it becomes very, very fun, because now it's like my pedal board on the floor in the BR-1600. So more freedom for me, and I'm digging it.